All right. All right. Testing.
What's up, Heavy
One,
Crowns family?
two.
This is episode.
27.
I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know.
No, yeah, 27. You had to think about that for a second.
27 for y'all motherfuckers that don't know.
27 in Spanish.
Yeah, okay. 27. Episode 27. In this episode, we're going to talk about depression, the cause of depression, kind of our experience with depression, the word depression, whatever it may be.
We a bunch of sad motherfuckers.
But I want to let y'all know we don't have a PhD in this.
We've
done
doctors,
small
we lawyers,
studies.
Not like a psychiatrist.
We've just done some small studies.
Yeah.
Within the last week or so, and
we've got personal experience. I mean, hell, we
yeah.
all human. So, but
first we're gonna start off with the update on how our life's been going.
Because we be letting these motherfuckers slide, bro. Subscribe to my podcast.
Yo, yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening on SoundCloud, keep listening. Or Buzzsprout, keep listening. We'll soon be on Spotify and iTunes. But even if you are just listening, go subscribe on YouTube too. I mean, fuck, why not, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We are almost at...
Because this is a big old family.
Hopefully by the time this podcast comes out, we'll be at 100 subscribers.
See, Trill's wanting 100 by the end of the year. And,
it's attainable, thanks to you guys.
Motherfucker, I think 200 is shit.
By the end of the year?
I don't know,
bro,
shit.
We got like 5 days until New Year's time. So, but no, we appreciate y'all. Almost 100 subscribers. We can see the community growing. More people are hitting us up, with ideas that they have for themselves. Some of y'all want the shirt.
Oh yeah, if you want the shirt, you gotta share. First, you gotta subscribe. When you subscribe, share the video. Kind of communicate, interact with us on comments or whatever it may be on the YouTube page or on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be.
A lot of y'all been hitting me up about the shirt, but if y'all missed the last podcast, skipping through my shit, we are giving away a free Heavy Crowns t-shirt to the person who is engaging. Giving away two people. Two people. Whoever we feel is engaging with the podcast and actually following us and showing support.
And there is people.
Yeah, they are. So thank you all. How we gonna announce it? What, next podcast? Maybe?
Yeah, next podcast we'll announce it. So you'll get it by the 1st of January. So we're gonna do that. So we're not by next podcast. Yeah, by next podcast.
It'll be podcast 28, which would be after Christmas.
So next podcast.
Merry Christmas to y'all ugly ass.
By next podcast.
Yeah, by next podcast. So, how you been, bro?
I'm good, dog. You good?
Been good. So update 2 weeks. What's been going on?
Okay. Well, I've decided to, hopefully that motherfucker don't hit that. Lincoln's in this motherfucker.
Yeah, shout out to Lincoln.
You already know. But no, hopefully, or not hopefully. Anyway, sorry, I'm just focused on him. I don't want to hit the camera. But I'm training for a marathon. I'm gonna run a marathon in 2020. That's my goal.
Talking about you had to run like 10 miles today. You ran 1.2 today. So how's that going?
Well, I ran 10 miles last Sunday. I get a long run in every week, once a week, and then throughout the week I do 3 miles, 2 miles, 1.2, something, the small runs, and just to keep my heart, you know what I'm saying, building up, being used to running, or you know what I'm saying. But once a week I do a long run, and today was actually supposed to be a long run, but I've been sick the past 2 days, so I ain't ran in 2 days. So I figured I'd pick back up, which yesterday was my off day anyways.
Now I've noticed you're eating a lot of organic.
Trying to anyways, yeah.
Organic.
I'm trying to eat more organic, but fuck, I watched this thing on factory farms, like chickens. Yeah. There's these big factory farms, and it was still the farmer himself. He was like, just because they say it ain't got, hormones or anything added to it doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. And this is coming from the farmer because he's under contract with the government basically to run this big farm. Like they used his land, paid him to use his land to build this big warehouse to stuff thousands and thousands and thousands of chickens, and somebody got to actually go in there, record, and check it out, and it was kind of sad. It was depressing. Like, damn, that's where our chicken fucking comes from. Damn near all of it.
You know, we was kind of talking about that earlier when we was running about the conditions and you know about these animals and stuff like that. As far as how they're kept up.
For y'all motherfuckers hating on Michael Vick, look, I get it. We got a dog right here. I got a dog at home. A lot of my friends got dogs, and I love dogs. Man's best friend. And people do make mistakes, and I've said that. And on Facebook, they're like, "How is it a mistake if you keep doing it?" Well, that's animal cruelty. I get that, but y'all motherfuckers are contributing to animal cruelty all the fucking time, every day, especially if you eat meat with the factory farms. You can't sit here and say it's not the same thing because it is the same thing. Motherfuckers forcing that dog to fight. Well, these factory farms are forcing these people or animals to live like that and then killing them. So their whole life they're fucking miserable as well. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
So I mean, it's the same thing in my eyes.
Yeah, but I want to get back to you eating organic stuff as far as, you know, what I'm saying, how these animals are, you know what I'm saying, kept. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, what can you do? You know, a lot of people, I mean, you want to start growing your own food?
I'm slick thinking about not eat. Yeah, I want to grow my own food, have a garden again, but actually do it right this time.
As far as the conveniences, people, I understand what he's saying.
I'm thinking about stop eating meat. Or just try that out to see how. You need to watch that. You got Netflix?
Yeah.
Watch The Game Changer.
Watch
it. No, just watch it. It's a UFC fighter.
It, but you'll watch it. I'm not gonna say never or ever. I don't really.
The people that they do the studies on and follow around in the documentary is Olympic powerlifter, Olympic bicyclist, a UFC fighter, world's strongest man contestant.
Yeah.
And 8 to 13 people from the Tennessee Titans defense, all eating vegan.
I mean, that's cool. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
But look, no, there's some dumbass vegans out there. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, there's some extremists out there.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Y'all can try that.
I just want to try it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying, though. Even though, I mean...
I'm just going to try it. I'm just trying. I'm not saying that's me. Because I like a fucking steak.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the people, even though he's saying that, of course, you know, where these fucking animals are kept or, you know, whoever your diet is, at least just make conscious decisions. Right? Don't give yourself the excuse to, it's all fucked up, so we'll just eat fucked up. No.
Yeah.
Make, you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe that. There's a lot of things that cause cancer, and then you hear people say, well, everything causes cancer. No, that's not true. That's not true. Not everything don't cause cancer. That's just a cop-out. There's a lot of fucking shit on the market that does cause cancer, and that is unhealthy, but that don't mean everything is. That's just copping out. That's just being easy. That's just the easy way out.
I mean, it is. I mean, again, too, like I said, we're not up here just preaching. Because, like I said, I don't eat the cleanest. I don't eat. I mean, he's probably better than I am right now.
But I'm still not eating perfect.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're wrong. We're all human, but at the end of the day,
I'm trying.
Yeah.
And it's hard. But
it kind of ties into, I mean,
getting back to the fucking week, I want to know what'd you do? I mean, I ran probably about 30 miles. I should have ran probably more.
No, I ran maybe 4, yeah. No, 4 and a half?
Okay.
Yeah, give me that half. Yeah, 4 and a half.
We wasn't able to link up at the right time today to run. This Sunday, let's go to you'll like this trail. You'll like the trail at the dam.
Okay, well, but anyway.
You would like it, so run it and it really.
4.5 miles. I'm deeper into my book, Thinking Fast and Slow.
You like it?
I do. I mean, it's kind of like a psychology book. I don't know the author.
Holy shit.
I might put the name of the book
That's crazy.
If you're watching the podcast on YouTube, I may put the name of the book on the screen. I mean, if you're just listening on, I guess, SoundCloud.
Fuck, I'm reading a book that is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I forgot who it's about.
Yeah, I seen you post it on Snap or something.
Bro, yeah, might have been, or Instagram. Oh, it's amazing how powerful our subconscious mind is. That's what's called helping you breathe. That's what's telling your body to breathe, your heart to beat. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to sleep, your conscious mind, you're unconscious. So it's off. You're consciously, you're not aware, but your subconscious is always running. So you can have that TV on, right, with it playing, and your subconscious mind is soaking and absorbing everything in that TV spitting at. So some nights I need to do it every night, but I'll listen to. I either turn the TV off or I'll put my headphones in, or lay it next to me and listen to some things on YouTube like reprogramming your mind, because your subconscious is programmed between the age of 0 and 7. So a lot of our deepest fears and things like that is while we're a child, and our beliefs and shit like that. It's just weird. It's crazy how powerful our subconscious mind is. But I'm not a fucking professional. This is or expert. This is the only book that I've read, and I'm not even read it all. But it fascinates me that.
Well, that kind of ties into the subject of depression, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that kind of ties in because you're constantly feeding yourself positive like affirmations. You know what I'm saying, or things that are kind of like I don't know.
It does people. The average person does that.
Better. No, I'm talking about you. Like what you're doing as far as with the headphones. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't do it every day though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I'm put that out there. I would like to. I need to.
So, but it ties into depression because I feel like depression is a big like epidemic in the world today,
especially in the Western world, like America.
Yeah, and I feel like one of the main reasons why everybody is so like depressed and all that is because we're constantly being fed like negative images. We're constantly looking up depressing shit. You feel me? We're not giving
scrolling through Facebook makes me depressed or feel dumb. Like
some of the music that we listen to is fucking depressing. You feel me? Like we're constantly being fed like depressing ass shit.
Yeah.
So therefore, we're naturally gonna be fucking depressed. Like I was reading like a study. I forget what school they did, but the counselor or something like that noticed like he took some studies throughout the years. He's been there for a while, and he was like, I've noticed like a 20% or it was like 20 to 25% increase in the amount of students that have been depressed over like a 5-year span, or whatever. So it's increasingly growing, right?
Oh yeah, especially since the fucking 80s or 60s or whatever.
And I think one of the reasons is like too is because I mean it's just like you say we're constantly on social media, comparing ourselves to somebody. You know what I mean? Constantly listening to
think
fucking music that's fucking
for me,
depressing and
Facebook. If you actually pay attention,
TV shows of fucking broken families. You feel me? Like we're
you
feel me? Like we're getting fed a whole bunch of depressing ass shit.
Garbage.
So naturally,
and on top of that, it goes back to like 2 episodes ago, on what you eat. You are what you eat.
Yeah, exactly.
You're eating these stressed out animals, this meat that's been stressed out its whole fucking life. Surely to God that the shit in that food is getting into you somehow.
And two, I mean,
right?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, like I said, yeah.
But you would think.
But I mean, yeah.
You would think, bro.
And also too, like if your diet is, of course, fucked up, then I mean, yeah.
You're eating just like a lot of added sugars.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna be depressed. I mean, it's gonna
refined
show,
carbohydrates.
Kind of something that the book, I mean, kind of touched on, like the Thinking Fast and Slow. I mean, it shows like if you're down and you're not mentally, if you're mentally drained, it's gonna show your diet. It's gonna be poor. Other things are gonna be like your. I mean, I don't know how to necessarily explain it, but you got to give yourself a chance. I don't know if like it was you that shared the meme, the Jim Carrey meme. I don't know. I don't know.
I want to put this out here. A lot of people are hating on Jim Carrey, but I highly doubt that. I don't think anybody hates on Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's a bad motherfucker. But it was that about Christmas thing. It's kind of sad that he basically, to sum it up,
we gotta fucking spend a whole bunch of fucking money to show
on a holiday to show people that you supposedly love that you love them, or whatever it may be. Yeah, it stresses you out.
It does.
It's bullshit because
it is.
The average person. Really, this is the thing.
We should want to do things for the people that we love, but we shouldn't need to like spend like fucking thousands.
And then you're sitting there doing it, and on top of doing it, you're lying to the child, saying Santa's real. I mean, I get that. Let the kid have a childhood. I don't want to sound like a dick or an asshole or whatever it may be, but I mean, fuck. Wouldn't it be less stressed out?
What I was going to get at was
rambling.
With the Jim Carrey thing is it was about depression. He was like. He believes depression is a real thing.
No, it is.
Yeah, but he was saying he believes it's a real thing, but he said at the same time, a lot of people don't, like if your diet is poor, if you're like around
Jim Carrey
negative,
said this?
Yeah, he said if your diet is poor, you're eating like trash basically, your environment's, unhealthy.
Your diet's a big,
you're constantly just being, I don't know how to explain it. You're constantly, I don't like to say you're emotionally attached to negative relationships.
Yeah.
You're not necessarily giving yourself a chance.
No.
Right?
No. Like, you go into a doctor's office, you sit down with the doctor don't even fucking know you. And you sit there and say, hey, I'm depressed, I'm going through some blah blah blah. I'm never happy. Oh, okay. Well, they'll give you a low dose or even a high dose, whatever, of a chemical because
like the meme
you have low serotonin in your brain. That may be true, but the way they fix it is, I have a lack of chemicals in my brain, so my brain is broken. Basically, is what the doctor's telling you. Your brain's broken. So to fix that, we're going to give you chemicals to replace the chemicals that you're missing in your brain.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, well that may be so. You might have some serotonin
But the odds of it, I mean, come on.
That may be true, but there's so many more factors.
Listen, I have been.
There's gonna be people out there be like, motherfucker, it's because of that. There's people that don't want to hear it.
Do something other than, I mean,
them pills work.
Fucking routine. Okay, them pills work, but at the same
time. No. I'm saying them pills work. Listen, hear me out. Them pills work at the time, but after months and months, that fucking pain and that depression or that sadness. I think the word depression is kind of overused, but depressed, whatever. You get what I'm saying.
How about y'all try some fucking meditation?
Or exercise. Something, eat better, whatever it may be.
Listen, what I'm saying is, like I
said, what I'm saying,
okay. I'm preaching because I deal with depression too. I'm not trying to say that.
Is it depression or is it just sadness?
It's depression. Like when not to kind of go too personal and too deep, like
dude. But I'm saying like we all, you know what I mean? You're not the only friend. We've all had suicide thoughts and shit like that. We all been sad as fuck. We've all I have you have we got friends, our friends. That you're not the only one. I'm not the only one. Y'all ain't the only one. Like I've been, dude. There's throughout since the last episode. There's been times where I just don't want to get off the fucking couch or get out of bed, or I'm just, and then I force myself to go on a run, and then as soon as I'm running, not when I'm done running, while I'm running, I'm like, holy fuck, why the fuck was I upset? I don't know why. It's just like a rush of just, I'm doing something that's better than myself. I'm headed towards a direction. I'm headed towards something. I'm headed towards a goal. A job. You can have a job that you fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? That's depressing you. Because you don't have much control. We have needs as a human. We have needs. Mental needs. Not like, think about it, dude. This world is lonely. Especially in America. It's fucking lonely. Nobody has this human interaction ever. You do throughout the day because your job. You sell cars, right? But most people don't, man. They're on a fucking factory line. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, this is good. Now everybody's fucking on their phone. I mean, we need human interaction. We need to, and I get it. Well, I can't quit my job. I got kids. I got bills. I get that. But you don't have to fucking force yourself to stay there. Because, you know, you can talk to a lot of old people. And they'll fucking tell you. Well, they might not tell you, but you can just hear them, look at them. That's why I quit my last job. Motherfuckers in their fucking mid-40s, 20-something years older than me, all pissed off, depressed, having a bad day because they don't want to be at that job. Well, you could have quit a long time ago before you had kids, dog. Like, you're bringing everybody else around you down because the energy you're putting off. And I get you could have low serotonin, that may be, but that's not the only reason. That's not the only reason. You're telling me my brain's broken? Instead, the doctor, what they need to do, instead of just, because it's a $10+ billion industry. That industry. So it's easy. They're getting money writing that fucking prescription. And you can take that prescription, and 2-3 months later down the road, you're going to that pain's going to start bleeding back up and surfacing. So instead of running away from your problem and masking it with a fucking pill, why are you depressed? I don't like my job. I've been there for 3 years. Why don't you like your job? Okay, then quit. You know, that's fixing the problem. You gotta face the problem. Well, why are you depressed, Susie? My boyfriend beats me, or he never is around. And I feel unloved, or what? Well, either get a new boyfriend, or y'all need to go to counseling, whatever it may be. Talk to him, figure that out, and if it don't work, then leave him. I mean, it might hurt at the time, but you're gonna feel so much better when you find a boyfriend that doesn't beat you, or not beat you, but actually shows he loves you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just going to the doctor and taking a fucking pill, and that's supposed to fix y'all's relationship or your depression. It's not going to fix your depression because you're still in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Does it all make sense?
No, I mean it makes. I mean that's exactly what.
I believe there is depression. I believe the low serotonin shit, the chemical, that's just all you're doing is just saying your brain's broken. And it's like 1 in every 4 middle-aged women in America are on an antidepressant. So you're telling me 25% of the women in America are fucking broken, or meant like just biologically broken? Our God, the one that created this whole universe. I'm not getting religious, because I don't even know if I am religious. I don't know, because who the fuck knows, really? And I believe in faith. I believe in all that shit. But the one that created this universe, the planet Earth, and everything, just everything. You're telling me he fucked up with you, with your brain? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like it's a cop out, and it's easy. Just doctors are just writing shit off. They're not really paying attention to the person coming in. And I understand. Might get a lot of backlash. I could care fucking less. But
that's the thing too, though. Even if we do get backlash, that's okay.
yeah,
y'all don't have to agree, right?
I mean, I felt depressed, and I've just told you, when I go for a run, I feel better. Go for a run. Just try to eat better.
I mean, get out of the house. I mean, read a book. Meditate. Something.
Johan. Did you ever look him up? Johan Harry.
No.
Johan Harry. Check him out, dude. He's from England. He knows his shit. He studied the top scientists, asked the top scientists in the world, and most of them, if not all of them, will say depression isn't only related towards low serotonin levels in the brain. There's other causes. Loneliness, the need to feel wanted, or to feel like you have a sense of power or control. You know what I'm saying? Finances, a lot of fucking things. Your job, your health. Just to say your brain is broke.
We're being pulled in so many different directions, bro. We don't have time to fucking sit down. I mean,
I'm making sense, am I?
Yeah. You don't have time to sit down and breathe. You don't have time to. Your habits are not. How can I say? Progressive, right? Like you're saying, we understand you guys have jobs, you have kids, you got different responsibilities. That's cool. But at the same time, though, you shouldn't be so busy where you don't have time to do something that you
for yourself. If you ain't got time for yourself, I mean, why the fuck are you even living?
Either wake up earlier, right? Go to sleep later. I don't know. Stop watching binge watching Netflix. I mean, something. I mean, you gotta give yourself a chance, right? But as y'all can see, like I said, I mean, we deal with it. We go through experiences. We're not up here just trying to like teach you, tell you that you're a piece of shit or whatever. But at the end of the day, what this podcast is about. Heavy Crowns.
It's a big ass family.
The whole meaning of Heavy Crowns is like we say, the fucking shit might be heavy, it might be fucking leaning, but you gotta keep your head up. You don't need to keep that crown on top of your head. And that's why we're here, to do this podcast as far as like venting to you guys, or we can interact with you guys, hopefully inspire you guys, motivate y'all to, want to do better. Because y'all see us wanting to do better.
You're gonna always have problems come up in life.
Like I said, like we always say, it ain't gonna be fucking rainbows and unicorns and like grandma's chocolate chip cookies every fucking.
But it ain't good to run from it by masking it with a pill.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a picture like where or something like that where I don't know.
I'm not saying get off of them, but I'm just saying start changing some things. If you're on antidepressants, start changing. He's cool. Start changing some things like habits, whether that's working out 3 days a week. Whether it's just work out 3 days a week, walk 15 minutes a day, whatever. Do, like he says, habits of progression is what you said?
Yeah.
Moving forward. You feel better moving forward towards something, forward. Towards a goal.
I mean, and two, as well, consistency is the key to success, right? Now, however, we're human, right? You're going to fall off from time to time. But the fact is do you keep going or do you just give up? Right? There's
I don't want to say fall off, fall down.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Fall off, I feel like when you fall off, you're just like, fuck it, I'm bouncing.
But I mean, so...
Kind of like Dave Chappelle did when he went to Africa or wherever he went. He fell off, dipped off. But I get what you're saying. My bad.
But no, like, what I'm trying to say is, if you stop now, right? Let's say you've been doing good for about a week or two. If you stop now and you just quit, then you're gonna go back, right back to where you started, right? I mean, common sense. And you're always gonna fucking, wish that you hadn't stopped. So just imagine where you could be at if you just kept going, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So
No, that's true. Like, I really feel like you kind of hit the nail.
Like at the position that you're at now, like reading and doing the organic stuff, and like and running.
If I would have started that
let's say maybe 2 months ago, you would have we were wanting to be in this position, right?
Be better off, yeah. I'm nowhere near where I want to be.
Well, no, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Like you was wanting to be not necessarily in this position, but you was wanting to get these things done. And so now that you're getting these things done, just keep pushing forward, keep going, don't stop.
Because I will look back 2 years from now.
Exactly.
We'll be on episode 68 or 100.
Exactly.
Hell, by then we might be doing 2 a week. I don't fucking know. But we'll be farther along. We'd be more well-rounded as a human, personally. Hopefully.
That's why,
that's my plan.
I ain't gonna play with you. I'm front with you. I was a little hungover this morning. But, I couldn't,
Yeah, I figured because you said, damn it. I was like, I don't know if that's a joke or not. Motherfucker, you ain't got to run.
Yeah.
Don't you feel better when you do, though?
Yeah, that's real shit. Lee all text me. I was like, he knows I don't like running, but I still make myself go do that. I'm not going to stop, trying to get myself in better running condition.
But don't you feel better when you do it?
Yes, I do. How you say, it's like a... Not just the feeling of accomplishment, right?
Yeah.
So you do. I feel relaxed.
Oh, afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh, you get a high from it, like you do from working out.
So figuratively and literally, I feel better. You know what I mean? But I don't know when this camera's gonna cut off, right?
Go check it. We'll start it back. Turn it off and then start it back. This is getting good. We got a little bit of time left in this. But that's good. Alright, we just had to start the camera over. But anyways, I have a question. So, there's been times you feel depressed or you're sad or upset, right? Okay, so what did you do? Did you ever go, were you ever sad one day and then you went and lifted weights and you kind of felt a little bit like you felt better?
Multiple days like that.
And then you go lift weights and you're just...
I'm not gonna say I go lift weights and then everything's all dandy again. But
right.
It does help me to relieve stress.
It's antidepressant.
Right? It helps me to get in my zone. I see.
Well, you hate your job, right?
You feel me? And that's what. Let me finish this. It helps me relieve, stress. It helps me, see progression in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's something that's become not necessarily a passion, but a lifestyle of mine. To whereas I know that I have that outlet, right? Music is still kind of like an outlet for me as well.
Yeah.
You can kind of consider this podcast as an outlet because you can see progression in the things that you're doing. So, that would be kind of
I like helping other people with my experiences. That's why I love this podcast.
Yeah, so that's kind of I guess you could say a suggestion, right? Find something. It doesn't have to necessarily be trying to get swole.
No.
Don't necessarily have
swole.
Don't necessarily have to be, that you want to go run a marathon. At the end of the day, whatever it is, find something that you can see progression in. You can see yourself, getting better to stay consistent with it. And hopefully that'll be your outlet as far as trying to get away, right? Kind of my advice I have for you. But at the end of the day, like I said, ain't gonna be all daisies, roses, and fucking unicorns.
No, it's not. But a lot of your sadness and or anxiety or depression is, because mine was when I worked at Clayton's or in that fucking factory, in multiple factories, not just that factory, but you have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And you're already over that experience. You don't hate the people there. I don't know. Maybe you do. I'm not saying hate, but maybe. But you just don't. That's not your cup of tea. You've already been there, done that. You. What I'm saying, I don't know what you do by helping your mom or whatever with that, but I do know one thing: you don't have a kid, and I don't know all your finances, all your bills and shit. But I feel like if I had to guess by knowing you, I have a little more. This has nothing to do with who we are as a person, like me better than you better, because there's no such thing. But a little more responsibility, so it might be harder for me to just fucking quit, because I have kids, right?
Well, no, I mean,
what I'm saying is like if you're younger, I'll be 25. My birthday's Thursday, but I'll be 25. Trill's 26. But I'm just saying, if you don't have no kids and really not many responsibilities, and your dream is to be a singer or fucking make furniture or whatever it may be, and you're in construction or you're doing something that you don't want to do, I highly suggest you fucking chase that dream, because when you're our parents' age or my parents' age or whatever it may be, 50, 60, 45, and you look back and you're fucking slowly dying of regret because you feel like it's too late, because it's never too late, but you're up there in age and you never did what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, exactly. That's why we're here doing this podcast.
Right. But what I'm like, think about it. I mean, I understand have a plan, but we're in America. Like, if you feel like you can find something quicker, a job or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it's possible. I know it's hard. It can be hard. It's hard. But changing your life, what I'm getting at, is possible.
No, it is.
It might be harder for others, because y'all might be like me, have a kid, bills, mortgage, help with car payment, whatever it may be, a family, and that makes it harder.
Well, see, that's
but it's not impossible.
That's the other side of the argument too.
Of depression. You feel like you're stuck.
And not necessarily that you may feel like you're stuck, but also you may just need to change, kind of like you've been preaching this whole time. Even if you feel like you're stuck and you got to do what you got to do, I understand that, but just fucking change your mindset about it.
Right.
So, even if you do hate that job that you're at, or you do
look at it as a stepping stone.
Yeah. Look at that as a fucking building block, right? Fucking
experience.
Kick ass that fucking job. You know what I'm saying? And,
be the best you can at it.
Yeah, be the best you can.
Because that's a good habit to build too.
Yeah, build those fucking characteristics.
Yep.
That way, when you do move on, you already have that fucking, how can I say it?
That go-getter, hustling ass.
That go-getter, hustler attitude. Because, I mean, it's one thing to, like, let go of your whatever it is, right? But still have that negative ass or that poor ass, you know what I'm saying, work ethic, right? About certain things.
No, I get you.
So, for you guys and for myself and for anybody, you need to work on that as well, right? Because it's kind of like C.T. Fletcher would always say, and it's kind of something so simple that he says, but I guess it's how he says it and kind of how his story. If you guys don't know who C.T. Fletcher is,
C.T. Fletcher's a bad motherfucker.
Look him up. But he would always say, deal with it, right? You think, okay, well, something so simple. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know why it resonates with me, like, whatever your circumstances are, whatever the weight is on the bar, or whatever you're going through, like, deal with it. And what are you going to do? To sit and complain about it? You going to sit, you know what I'm saying, and just worry about it? No, handle that shit.
No, that's...
Just deal with it.
No, I feel him on that, and I feel what you're saying, because, I mean, I love my mom, I love my dad. My dad always kept food or clothes on my back, food on the table, and a roof over my head. But when it came down to discipline, he snaps. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking snap. And my brother and sister don't really fuck with him much no more, because life happens, some crazy shit happens, and I'm just a regular motherfucker, y'all. This is real shit. But yeah, I mean, just the disciplinary part of him, he was extreme. You know what I'm saying? And but I still fuck with him. He calls me, I'll answer. He texts me, "What's up?" You know, and the reason why is because that's the cards I was dealt.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not gonna just turn my back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could, because sometimes it's toxic, and you want to get away from toxic people, and even people that are doing better than I am, that I want to do, that I admire. They'll tell you, whether it's your mom, dad, brother, sister, or whoever, get away from them if they're toxic. But it's also like, I feel what CT's saying. Deal with it. Just, that's the cards you're dealt with.
Funny you say that, because his story is too, like, his father was very, like you say, aggressive.
Yeah.
Right?
Beat his ass.
Yeah, basically.
Was a good provider, helped provide, but when it came down to an ass whooping, it was an ass whooping. Yeah.
So, and I'm not necessarily, and And not to sound like funny. I'm not saying like deal with it like yeah, nigga, take that ass whooping. I'm not
Yeah,
saying,
take that shit.
Yeah, get your ass beat, nigga. Nah, I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm trying to say is don't just.
And
you know what I'm
that
saying?
goes back kind of to depression, don't it?
It does.
Anxiety or something. Yeah.
Your post-traumatic stress. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah, will always come back, right? In certain situations.
Oh, I could get zanies or
the
something.
book talks about too. But yeah, I mean, I'm not just telling you like take ass whoopings, right? But at the end of the day, what are you doing? To better the situation, right? If it's just,
to get away,
not to say anything like against your dad, but if it's just like you know what I'm saying, just a messed up individual, they don't know.
Like he's got his own problem.
Yeah, they can't.
What if he was treated that way?
Yeah, they can't see what they're doing, or they can't see the impact
blind.
that they're making.
Yeah.
There's only so much that you can do.
No,
right?
exactly.
You can only help those who want to help themselves. Right?
Exactly.
There's only so much that you can do. So therefore, you need to take the time to focus on just bettering you and try to avoid it at all costs, right? But
that's with fun. That's with I don't care to get personal. This whole thing is to better. That's no, I get what you're saying, but like, I get what you're saying. Keep going. I'll get what you're saying. I'll carry on in a minute.
But it's kind of already made my point. But like, when I say deal with it, even if it's not anything like you know what I'm saying, you got issues with your parents and like that. Even if you do go and quit your job, right? Don't quit your job and then all of a sudden want to get into like a little pity party, you know what I'm saying, where like, oh, what was me?
Oh, exactly.
Oh, no, like deal with it.
You quit your job.
Yeah, you assume the responsibility.
Yeah.
Right? So now you need to fucking deal with it and handle that shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of overall point that I was. Like I said,
yeah, but this is a good conversation.
We just be here talking shit, y'all.
Trying to grow. This is like a big, like I said at the beginning, the family of Heavy Crowns. This is a big ass family.
I fuck with y'all, man.
I fuck with everybody.
I fuck with y'all. It makes me, I say it every podcast.
There ain't nothing wrong with debating, is there?
Makes me feel good to see people actually
starting to interact and shit.
Yeah, interact and you know what I'm saying.
I love y'all. Y'all are
hit us up and say, hey man, I've been watching the podcast. I don't know, like not necessarily like being like they're forced to watch, like they're actually watching.
I've had 3 people tell me today. 3 people today.
Shout out to you 3 people. I don't even know who you are, but I fuck with you. I appreciate you.
I fuck with them all.
Whoever that was.
I fuck with them all.
Yeah, all y'all. And even if this is just your first episode that you're watching, I'm glad that you're here.
And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening, go to YouTube and subscribe and keep listening on the platform that you're listening on.
Share it with your mom.
We need to get on Spotify and iTunes or Apple Podcasts. We need to, because I feel like it'll be easier for us to keep up with where we're getting to the most listeners.
I think we're going to do that and eventually take it off of Buzzsprout. Because I be looking at the Buzzsprout shit and y'all don't
fuck with it. It's whatever. And if if you are that 1 or 2 person listening on Buzzsprout, just go on YouTube and fucking subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking something.
Then go let's do it on SoundCloud because I feel like a lot of y'all listen to it on SoundCloud more than you do the Buzzsprout. But regardless of how you're getting the content, thank you.
No, really, because you're pushing me to do better. And
that's why we say because we can't come back on like episode 30 and still be doing the same,
we can, kinda.
I didn't do anything, the past couple weeks.
Because that's all we're here for. The reason for me for this podcast is to not only better myself, but to inspire and better my friends and my family and the people who are listening. And basically, y'all are my friends and family. So this is just I guess you would say, what the main hub. A community of people just wanting to do better in life, holding each other accountable.
It's a movement, baby. Heavy Crowns movement.
It's a family, ain't it?
We're gonna fucking take this shit over, and eventually we're gonna be a bunch of fucking happy motherfuckers and not fucking depressed because we out here fucking
debt free.
Yeah, we out here fucking succeeding and fucking getting shit
being
done,
able to give.
And we got a fucking community that we know we can communicate with, and we know we got some fucking support.
This is the Heavy Crowns tribe, and if y'all are part of the Heavy Crowns tribe, congratulations, because y'all are in the right fucking spot. Because not only are y'all trying to do better, we're trying to do better, and the other people that are listening are trying to do better. That's why y'all motherfuckers need to start commenting, interacting with each other, and I'm telling you. It's like Reddit or LinkedIn type of deal. It's its own community.
Yeah,
it's a tribe.
Basically, man. That way, when you see somebody
And we want
else,
the Heavy Crowns tribe to be the biggest tribe on the planet.
I can't wait till we do like a little seminar or something. Man. We get all like a group of people like just do a podcast.
Try to do a live podcast or just a Q&A?
Like,
a Q&A.
Something, yeah.
I feel like a live podcast would be kind of weird. Like, I couldn't sit here and talk to you. I mean, I could.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying interact, with the crowd. And stuff.
Microphones are getting passed around. Ask me anything.
Have people say their testimonies and, how they've accomplished their goals.
Went from being an alcoholic to...
Can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Because I can see it happen.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I envision it. That's the vibes. That's the vibes I'm putting out. That's the energy that I'm putting out into the fucking universe, right? Positive fucking vibes. If you believe in the law of attraction, right, you get what you basically put out.
I believe that. Yeah, you really do. You get what you put out. Study the subconscious, power your subconscious mind, and look at like Johann Hari, or look more deeply into the causes of depression instead of just saying it's a chemical imbalance, because that's not the only cause of depression. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying there's no such thing. I'm saying that that's not the only cause. That's what I've been getting at.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's give them back a good rundown of kind of what we kind of talked about today, right? So, about this depression thing and how people say it's like serotonin. People think that their brains, messed up. Or,
there's other causes.
Other outside, circumstances. What are some tips for our people here that you want to give them before we kind of...
Okay, right here. This is all. Instead of running away from your problems, whatever's... ask this. Why are you depressed? Once you know that, what can you do to fix that? Whether it's quit, get out of it, run away, whatever. I'm not saying run away. Face it. Face it, but don't face it by masking it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's it. I mean, really, just whatever it is.
By masking it, he means just fucking taking a bunch of pills and saying, "Oh, well,
it's fixed." You're gonna feel good at the same time. I mean, at that moment, it's gonna feel like a chemical kiss.
Stop giving these niggas all this damn money. I mean,
there's other ways to go about it.
I mean, my tip
we can get deeper on it.
My tip,
like later in the future
for you, basically is to find that outlet. I'm saying mine is the gym, music, this podcast. So I have different outlets for me as far as making myself feel better. Find something. I know you guys have jobs, you got kids, you got responsibilities, yada yada yada. But when are you gonna fucking take time for yourself? You're just gonna live your whole life just working for everybody else and not really,
living your own dream.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a fucking sad ass story, right? How you gonna write your story? Give yourself, even if it's just half an hour a day. Let's get started on something. That's what we're saying. Get started. That's it.
Heavy Crowns, y'all. Glad y'all are a part of this family. Glad y'all are in this motherfucking tribe.
And if you aren't yet, then please join us. How can you join us, you ask? By subscribing to the podcast.
We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud. We'll be on Spotify and iTunes, maybe Apple Podcasts. I don't know. Is that the same as iTunes?
I don't know.
We'll be on other platforms. I promise you that. We're gonna have a website where you can check out some things.
Yes.
We're gonna have the book.
Some things coming for 2020.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna start sharing the books that we're reading in the description on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube watching and you're just listening, we're gonna have, and for the ones watching, but we're gonna have a website. We're gonna have the books that we read and
all that.
Everything that we're doing, whether it's the shoes that I'm about to buy that may or may not help me run more comfortably, because that's supposedly a big factor. Anyways, whatever it may be, you're going to be able to buy them, you know what I'm saying, and experience the shit for yourself. But yeah, I love y'all.
I'm sorry, yeah.
I love y'all, True. I love you, dog.
Follow us on the gram. Actually, Swago.
Levi Jones, yeah.
Jones. We got a lot of things coming for 2020. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
This episode 27, 28 will be in 2 weeks.
So be sure to do what you got to do.
Yeah, do what you got to do. Go fucking start interacting. Share this bitch. If you're following us on Facebook, share this as much as you fucking can. This podcast. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, subscribe. If you're not listening on SoundCloud, listen. Because next episode 28, we're going to choose 2 people that get a free shirt, Heavy Crown shirt. And this ain't the only fucking time. So, but it will be.
If you don't get a shirt now, don't mean you're not gonna have a shirt. You're gonna get yours, but
You might get a hat. You might get a. I don't know. But right now,
people are supporting
2 people. Support the tribe, y'all. Because for the ones that are subscribed, don't y'all want a bigger community that y'all y'all can go to and ask questions and get answers? Whether we might not have the answer, but somebody else in the tribe or the community, whatever I call it, a tribe, but somebody else in the tribe has answers to.
Gang,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like we might not have the answers.
I feel you.
So but somebody else. Oh, Johnny might.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny from Wisconsin might.
What up, Johnny?
What up? And you get what I'm saying?
No,
So you want a bigger tribe. You want more resources, and that's all this is about. A resource to go back to.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us. Heavy crowns, y'all.
Episode 27. We out.
Peace.